What's up guys, my name is JDQ5 and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Today we have the new player of the month Bundesliga card, Guirassy. He is a big striker coming in the Bundesliga, and he's definitely put some performances in to beat the top strikers in the Bundesliga to gain this card. He's acquired through the SBC. You need a 84 rated squad with one 86 player being done. Not too bad. I don't think I agree on the 86 player, but we will get into things and see what he can do. In terms of the card, 83 pace, 88 shooting, 79 passing, 85 dribble and 87 physical. He displays a 3-star, 4-star with a high-low work rates with an acceleration type of mostly lengthy. A big card straight off the back. He is 6'2" also, and to be honest, looking at them stats are not too bad for the value of the SBC, saying in terms of what you would when you complete, it's about 20 odd thousand coins. It's a very cheap SBC and it's a decent card. He's only 84 rated. I feel like the rating could have been done a little bit better in terms of that, but overall he's got really big physical. Just looking at that, decent shooting, not too bad on the pace side of things, high levels of dribbling, and not too bad on the passing as well. So for a striker, I feel like it kind of works in terms of what it is and what you're actually paying for. In terms of his alternative position, he can play in a centre forward. I played him in the striker role. And then we're looking into more detail of this card. I mean, looking at the shooting stats, it looks really, really good. 88 finishing, 91 attacking positioning, 93 shot power. He's got 85 long shots, decent on them sides of things. 87 short passing, that's not bad for a striker whatsoever. A very creative striker, just basing it off these stats. 88 ball control, 86 dribbling. He's got really good physical stats, as you can see. High levels of jumping. You've got 92 strength there, so he's a big player, and I feel like he kind of works for those stats. And everyone's obviously different on the game, and this is kind of a different build to what you would normally have for a striker, but I feel like it works really well with it being all-rounded and having different attributes that you normally don't see in terms of the heading sides of things. And obviously that's not used in as much as in games, I feel like, these days, but all around it's not too bad. There's not many bad points to look at it whatsoever. You say 91 heading accuracy. I feel like looking at the stats, just basing it off what you can see before you actually put him on the pitch, it's not a bad card. It's really all-rounded. I mean, for 20 odd thousand coins, you can't really go wrong at this point in time. If you're on a budget, if you're not willing to spend much on the game, then I feel like he might be a striker for you if you can fit him in your team. In terms of his play styles, he has got 3 on offer that he has. He has a power shot in terms of his scoring attributes. He has a power header, so that even works even more with the accuracy. And he has the flair trait with a fancy passing and shooting. So not too bad. Let's see what he can do on the pitch. So we're going to show you these clips, and then we're going to talk about him afterwards. After showing you the clips, we're going to talk a few things about what I did and didn't like about this particular card. The pros that I found were his shooting, his ball control, his dribbling, his heading, and attacking position. A very all-rounded card, and a card that works well on the pitch with a few cons and a few pros like anything. His shooting size, he's very accurate. He displays an 88 shooting stat. I feel like he kind of lives up to that, and he definitely knows where the back of the net is. In terms of his ball control, he doesn't really misplace any sort of touches. He does feel clunky at times in terms of his actual running, but in terms of the ball control and being the ball to his foot, I feel like that works well, and I feel like that kind of twines in with his dribbling also. Decent dribbling for a striker, and he seems to do well in getting past players. His heading was a really strong attribute with this card. Obviously he's a tall player being 6'2", but having the attributes that he does with the power header and the actual high stats within the heading accuracy, the jumping and the heading itself, he does really well to get above the defender and being able to try and have an attempt at goal. I didn't score many headed goals because that's not sort of my play style. While I would cross it into the box, but corners he was always up for it, and I felt like it's a decent player if you were wanting to be a cross merchant and put it into the box. Attacking position, he was always in a decent position. He kind of works with that work rate as well, being a high-low work rate. He's always up the other end of the pitch, and he's never really tracking back in terms of, he just sticks to his striker role. If you make the passing in terms of making the run, he's always there, and he offers his kind of availability on the pitch. In terms of the cons and his stamina, I feel like that's a key thing in strikers that we miss out on a lot in this game, but that's just a normality. I don't feel like it's a big factor that affects his game, but I do feel like in the latter parts of the game he does suffer a little bit. The only big things I really pointed out was his agility and his balance. I felt like he was really clunky on the ball at times. He wasn't a player that could move from side to side really quickly, and obviously where he doesn't have a high value of pace, it kind of really suffered in his game in terms of what you need to get past of with the defenders that we have on the game. It is hard in aspect to have some striker like that. He does have lots of good attributes, but you can kind of see for a reason when different little bits like that kind of change it, why it is the case of where he is only 20,000 coins. But in all honesty, for the SBC, apart from the 86 rated player that you do actually have to put in, I don't feel like it's a bad one whatsoever, and I do feel like it is some sort of value for money. And as I say, if you're on a budget, then I definitely think he is the man for you if you're building a Bundesliga side, or you can kind of fit him in within nationality side. But yeah, definitely one to look at, that is for sure. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode though. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.